Nate the Great goes down in the dump. I, Nate the Great, and my dog Sludge were taking a walk. We walked too far. We walked to Rosaline's house. Rosamond and her fur cat were sitting on the crate behind a table in front of her house. There was a crystal ball on the table. There was a sign next to a crystal ball. Rosamond reads the future. I will read your future, Rosamond said for 2 cents. My future is worth more than 2 cents, I said. 3 cents, then, Rosamond said. She gazed into her crystal ball. You will have a new case to solve very soon. 3 cents. I need the Great always have case to solve, I said. Rosamond gazed into her crystal ball again. I can tell you more, she said. Someone had lost a money box. You can too look for it. A money box, I said. How much money is in it? No money. And Rosamond said, it's empty. Empty? Yes, it's my box. I was going to use it to hold the money I get for reading the future. Sludge was twinkling at me to leave. He did not see any money in Rosamond's future. Don't go, Rosamond said. Listen to what's happened. Cause help me set up my business. We brought out the table, designed the box, and 4 cans for tuna fish for my cat. Cat wants to know what in their future too, like tuna fish. Of course, I said. I put the sign on the table. Rosamond said. I put the box on the grass near the table. I put the tuna fish can and a neat pies near the box. What happened next? I asked. My cat and I went into my house to get my crystal ball, Rosamond said. Claude was into my garage to get his crate for my cat and me to sit on. When I came back with my crystal ball and crate was here. The table and sign of the tuna fish can were still here, but the can was flipped over. The box and glass were gone. When did this happen? I asked. Just before you came along, Rosamond said. You were my first customer to read the future. Now I have a new case, and you owe me 3 cents. I don't have 3 cents, I said. And you don't have my box to put it on. I will if you solve the case, Rosamond said. This is a very famous box. It was the first box that my cat Super has ever slept in. Rosamond gave me a strange look. It was very old kind of look he had. Very well, I said. I will take your case. Don't your famous box have a cover? Don't it have a color? What size is it? It's a white box with Rosamond print on one side. Rosamond said. It doesn't have a cover. It's a big enough to hold $100 in penny. How big is that? I asked. Rosamond pointed to her house. The box is smaller than my house, smaller than my garbage, smaller than this card, smaller than... Never mind, I said. Rosamond sludge. I read the feature. I don't measure box. I took out my notebook and tore off one piece of paper. I wrote a note to my mother. Rosamond grabbed my note. I will deliver this while you solve my case. Rosamond walked off with her fur cat. Sludge and I sat down on the crate. Dear mother, I am on a case. You want interest to... I won't tell you about it. I will be back. Love, Nate the Great. The card had a label on it, bananas. Maybe the box is still here somewhere, I said. Sludge and I peered under the table. The box wasn't there. Suddenly, we saw blocks. 6 blocks. 2 belonged to Annie's, and 4 belonged to Doc Fangs. Can you read my feature? Annie asked. No, but I can read Frank's feature. I did. The great protect that somebody. Frank's going to bite Sludge and me. Today could be the day. Sludge and I rushed off. I called back to Annie. Have you seen an empty box and Rosamond's name on it? And big enough to hold $100 in pennies? No, Annie shouted. We'll have to look for the card. I said to Sludge. Look at the Clyde, who was a hazard to look for the box. Clyde was always getting lost. We know Cat's house. I rang his doorbell. I knocked on his door. I picked up his window. Somebody tapped the shoulder. It was Clyde. Are you looking for me? He asked. I was lost, but I found you myself. Good work, I said. I'm looking for Rosamond's box. I think it lost. I saw it on the grass just before I went to a garage to get the card. Class said, carry the car up the hard rock. It kept bombing to my stomach. I put it down the grass by the table, just where Rosamond went. All the time I keep watching for Rosamond. I hope she wasn't come out before I could get away. Get away? Yes, I was tired of being Rosamond's moving man. After I put the card down, I started to run. Then I tripped over the pile of tuna fish can. Class said. I fell down on the grass, but the box wasn't there. I would have seen it. Then explain why the pile of cans was tripped over. I said, but it doesn't explain what the box went. I need to correct. Say that somebody must have taken it while you are in the garage, and Rosamond and her cat were in her house. But who would want an empty box with Rosamond's name on it? Claus sound. Somebody slammed this parent for a box, I said. Sludge and I rushed to Finley's house. Finley's on a rat. The rat lived in the big box until he chewed it up. to finally get a new box. Maybe it was time for a new box for Fanny Cat Rat. Maybe Fanny Lou took Rosamond's box. I saw Fanny outside with his rat. There was a picture of chewed up box beside Red and the red house pig on it. I'm looking for an empty box. Big it hold $100 in pennies, I said. It belonged to Rosamond. My box belonged to my rat, Franklin said. But there's a plenty box on the supermarket and have a best one. If you can find a Rosamond box there, go to a dump. Then have a lost one. I will look for a best, I said. I need to grate to not like dump. Sludge and I went to the supermarket. Sludge had a wait outside. I went inside. I looked for an empty box. I saw open box and snack full of the orange and tomatoes. I saw open crate full of tomatoes and bananas on crate. I saw lemon on the box and crate. I remember Rosamond crate has been lemon bananas on it. She probably got her case at this supermarket, but this was no help. The crate did not need a card that said bananas or a box that said orange, and the box that said Rosamond. Suddenly, I felt something, smelled something, pancake. A lady was handing the pancake samples. I took one. Then I saw cool out of took another. The third time around, she said, "No more!" I left the supermarket. I need to write new more pancake. Sludge need a bomb. We went home. We ate and thought. I keep thinking about an empty box. There was something else empty too. My hat. I was missing a big one. I threw back. An empty box, a table, a sign, for kind of the tuna fish. Rosamond saw all these things before she and her cat went into her house. Clyde saw them before he went into Rosamond's garage. Then the empty box was gone. Only the empty box. Why? Perhaps the table was too heavy to take, and no one would take a sign that said Rosamond read for the future to set. But why don't take a can of the tuna fish? Why take an empty box that isn't worth anything? I need to Grace suddenly had an answer because the box isn't worth anything. Somebody must have seen the empty box and picked up and thrown it away, but it had Rosamond's name on it. Just one thing. Maybe her name wasn't seen. Rosamond's box has probably gone to the dump by now, I say to Sludge, where the worst box goes. So then I hurry to the town dump. There was a mountain of the stuff there, all red, black, broken, different things. Things that nobody wants. I did not want them either. We are down in the dump, I said to Sludge. But then on the top of the mountain of junk, I saw something. A box would stick out and cozy bigger. print on one side of it. And last, it must be a Rosamond box. We have to climb up the mountain of junk, I said. Lois looked at me. He did not want to do it. I did not want to do it, but we did it. Up we climbed, over lumpy mattresses and broken branches and old shoes and ugly clothes. At last, we were at the top of the hill. I grabbed the empty box. I saw read the womb day money. Red house. It was a red, not Rosamond house. It was a chew-up box that everyone seemed home from family racks. I was mad, and I was tired. Sludge was tired. We sat down. I put the arm around the slouch, and we sat there on top of the wall. On top of the wall of junk. Looked down. Down was way down. I was offered to stay and offered to leave, but we had to leave. Let's go, I said. Closing the eyes, started to climb down. Sludge was scared. Don't look down, I said. Sludge kept his eyes up. Then I stopped. That was it. The answer to my class. I had given my slab a clue I needed. I saw Slope the case, I said. We must go back to Rosamond's house. I grabbed the lumpy mattress. Floyd and I slid next to way out to the mattress. When I brushed over it off, then reached the Rosamond's house. She was sitting on the crate with the cat waiting for business. I defer your nut, she said. Did you find my box? Yes, I said. So where is it? I asked. You're sitting on it. I said, I'm sitting on the crate, not the box. Rosamond was crate stood up. See? I landed from the crate and there under the Rosamond box. My box, Rosamond said. It was inside my crate. Yes, Klaus put the crate on the box, but he didn't know it. Rosamond picked up the box. Why didn't he know it? She asked. Claude told me he was carrying the crate near his stomach, I said. And he was looking for it, as you say, at the same time. That meant he was looking above the crate. But what was happening below? Claude don't know. Claude did not look down. Claude did not look down when he put clay over the box. When he started to run, he fell. He kicked off the can. And that when he noticed that the box wasn't there. After he made it disappear, that the last time I asked class to help me, Rosamond said. Class will have glad to hear that, I said. Rosamond hid the box. But how did you figure this out? There was many clues, I said, but I didn't know it. You told me your box was smaller than your crate. That was a clue. Rosamond was needing your box. Tell me more clues. I saw crate at the supermarket. I said, I found you got your bananas crate there. I bought lots of bananas in the supermarket. Rosamond said, when the banana crate was empty. Then I gave it to home. I made the great notice that all the crate was a supermarket had on the top. That means that your cat must have the upper top, but you keep turning upside down to sit in. Open top was at the bottom, and it fit right over your box and hide it. Rosamond was all excited. She was crushing a famous box, and I had done all of my hard work was a crushing box. But my work was over, I said. I slapped the case when Charlotte and I went to the dump, and I told him not to look down. Now, not look down was a key clue. You wanted down for me, Rosamund cried. I must something for you. I'll read your future 2 times for free, 3 times, 10 times. I will give you many futures all you want. I can read my own future, said I gazed up to the crystal ball. I see detective and his dog, I said. That was going to disappear. And that was Lost and I.